Hi, we are currently stopped in at a Premier Inn because it is a long way to go to Skye and we don't want to do that. Ketchup or something?
Okay.
Она, блядь, стоит.
Secret filming from Mum's room. I am actually a little bit sad that we don't get a full day here, but that's quickly put to bed when I think about dinosaurs. So I had the corn nuggets and a little bit of Mum's chicken sandwich burger. And they were both really nice, so I recommend the Witherspoons here. I think we might pop in tomorrow before we leave, but I'm not going out for dinner, so I will tell you tomorrow about what my parents are having. So in a shocking twist that no one saw coming, I was like, we're going to Skye and it's autumn, so I'm going to pack warm clothes and it's sunny out. So I think I'm going to be slowly dying today.
Anyway, I won't be unpacking anything because it's not worth it. I'll just leave my case open.
I am the same.
What's upstairs? Is it just one other room? Okay, it looks busy, so that's... Mango chutney. Don't want any of them. See it? Thank you.
It's a nice little room that I have. I am a little bit concerned about the windows because there are no blinds, no curtains, and if you're wondering why there are two beds here, it's because, and please be aware of this yourself, 3 beds do not mean 3 bedrooms, and if you need 3 bedrooms, please don't get caught out. And this is honestly gorgeous, but as I have mentioned in other videos, I am terrified of spiders, like will burst into tears, and they're very pretty, but they're also really good at disguising spiders that are right above your head. So nothing like a fire alarm to get you up in the morning. So the shower is nice once I figured it out. I do wish I had been told that it would be good to open the window so it doesn't set off the smoke alarm, because that was not a fun scramble. Yeah. So I don't think I actually did tell you about the restaurants in Oban. China restaurant was where I got my chicken satay, and it was nice, but there wasn't any sweetness or spice, which I'm not used to, but it was good. And I think my parents went to a restaurant called the Taj Mahal, a little bit of a further walk because everywhere was booked up on like the main stretch, and they also had a really nice meal, but it was also not spicy. But then again, I think someone is losing the ability to taste spice. And also last night was great. It was absolutely packed. Like, no tables available, squeezing people in between reservations. They were run off their feet. So it was a little, there was a little bit more of a wait time, I think, than usual. But that was really good, and there was spice. So, no complaints. Buffeted.
Did they have anything on the menu?
No burgers.
No burgers, no. Just sides. Oh, tie up.
Right, okay.
Nice.
So there were no cameras allowed in the dinosaur museum, so I just like wrote down names that came up. We did not get to the beach because I think he said it had been scoured, and there was nothing left. And it was muddy and mucky, and yeah, so we didn't do that. There was another waterfall besides the muddy one, but it was really windy yesterday, and I did not want to have it rip the phone out of my hands, so unfortunately you only saw the muddy waterfall. There are some really funny like clips that I can't show you because like the sun was shining in my eyes, so I couldn't see what I was filming, and I had my hair loose, which was not as bad an idea as you would think. It's really not knotted or anything badly at all, which is a relief. But the aesthetic was worth it anyway. That restaurant was expensive. The food was nice. There was no heating, and it was very cold. I don't think it was quite nice enough for that price. And the place we went to before that for lunch, that was actually sides that we had ordered, and they were so big. But we learned that there's kind of like a siesta time here where places close in the afternoon. A lot of places close at 2, and then like reopen for dinner service, which was interesting. We know that now. We're going to the fairy pools today, I think. And also, because I finished the review for So You Survived the End of the World, we are now on to Whispers to a Crow, which is really exciting because it is a Scottish dark fantasy, I believe. But I'll still be bringing this along just in case. So unfortunately we did not get to the fairy pools. It was apparently saying they said it's a challenging hike, and it very much was, and none of us were ready for it. If you are, however, I very much recommend it. It's gorgeous. So I have been exhausted after that trip today. And I stayed in and got fish and chips from the shippy, and unfortunately I didn't go and collect it, so it had to be wrapped up really tight and it got a wee bit soggy because of that. But it was good. I enjoyed it. My parents went back to the Prince of India and they really liked the meal. They brought me back a wee dessert. It was the only one that they had. I don't know what it is. It, like every Indian dessert that I've had, is very sweet, but it was very good. And that's pretty much it. It is our last day tomorrow. I would love to go to the bookstore, but we shall see. Lots happening. That being said, and I am very low on time, but I'm going to start Old Skye Tales, because I can't not read at least a little bit of it on Skye, you know? Last thing, I promise, I was thinking again about the fairy pools and the dinosaur museum, which I did enjoy, but like the gift shop specifically, because it had shards of ammonite fossils and wood fossils and septarian nodules, which is, it looks like the back of a turtle shell. It's gorgeous. And handmade glass bottles. Yeah, it was great in that sense, but all the books were secondhand and like really old secondhand, to the point where you're like, you know that the information, at least some of it, is going to have been built upon and is now out of date. And the fairy pools didn't have a gift shop either. There was no centre. I would have really liked, I don't know, even just a room to talk about the fairy pools. They had like a board, but surely you could have gotten something more than that. Just like even talking about the geology of it, or like a wee kind of stapled together booklet. Just, I don't know, it feels like I wish there had been more. And these are the other books that I brought, by the way. Did not touch any of them. Good evening all. We stopped in at the Portree bookshop and this is my haul. Epic Scottish Folk and Fairy Tales, Gaelic Proverbs, Quine's Poems and Tribute to Women of Scotland. I think there's also a podcast called that. I think like Jackie Kay has been involved with that. And You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kaylin Barron. It was a nice living space that we've had. A proper couch this time. What are we looking for today?
Big Ben, the elusive.
And how many times is this?
Third time, Crazy Charm.
In 200 yards, you will have reached your destination.
Yeah, well, we're right enough then.
I think that's the one we saw at McDonald's yesterday. Through the rain. Oh, here comes the rain anyway.
Do you want to get it?
I'll wait till we see. Oh yeah, well, we'll want to see what this is.
If you want to see it, I'll just pop in
There's
there.
a car park. Is that for that house there?
Came to stay in Fort William especially to see it. That's just how things go. We stayed in last night, got some takeaway from China Palace. It was really nice. I hope I still have leftovers.